about loading data into Matlab and saving data from Matlab to your hard disk. So Matlab has several functions that you can use to save and load data of different kinds. The first one we're going to talk about is Matlab's built-in save command that allows you to save essentially the entire workspace or certain variables in the workspace into a file which we call .mat file. It has extension .mat so that your computer will know it's a Matlab file. And it also provides some commands for loading that data back into Matlab as well. But there are many other commands. We'll go through a few of them, but not all, such as imread or image read for loading images from the hard drive. You can load audios as well with audio read. You can also load text files, Excel spreadsheets, and other things. So there is a file on the course website. It says data input and output.m. That is the file that we'll use for this demonstration. So here's our Matlab. I already opened it in the directory for this particular class, and I've loaded up this file. As you can see here, this is our data input and output set of examples. So if we run this command here, we're going to clear everything in our current workspace. So we start out with a fresh workspace. You can see there's nothing in here now. And let's create some data, some vectors, and some string arrays. And you can just copy and paste into the command line. And you can see we now have this data, these arrays, and so on in our workspace. And what we can do is we can run these different kinds of save commands here that will take the variables in this workspace and save them in different files in our hard disk, right? So for example, if we just type save and just give a file name for entire workspace, what will happen is there will be now an entire workspace.mat file in your hard drive, which has all of this information in the workspace in that file. You can also save one variable at a time. For example, you can say, here's the file name is the first argument in this function, and test vector, which is this vector. So this variable, this file name, one variable.mat, which is right here, will contain only the test vector. And of course, you can save more than one vector. You can specify these things. If you would like to see, what are the contents of a particular mat file, you can click this command here or run this command, and it will tell you what's inside that workspace without you having to load. So let's clear the workspace again, and now let's look up, use this load command to load the workspace, and you can see our data is back into our workspace. Here you can also let's load this image with imread. It's an example, and you can type imshow peppers, and it will give you a visualization of what that image was, right? So you can load images, you can save images as well. Matlab also works with sound files, so here is a piece by handle that you can load, right? You can also write this file, and those are the commands. So now we have a handle .wave. This is an audio format. You can also play sounds for Matlab, right? It's pretty fun for those of you who like music and are musicians. You can oops, we have to load this data again. So let me do this. All right, and now we can do the sound again. So that was fun. Uh, so a couple more things I'll run through quickly here is you can also load data that is stored in a plain text file. For example, if you just load this text file, you will see that now you contain this. This is exactly the text that was in that file. Now it's loaded into an array variable for us. Matlab also works with Excel. You can read and write Excels, and there's a read table command that allows you to work with Matlab. So don't be shy if there's some kind of data set that you would like to load or save in Matlab out there. Matlab can likely do it. One final note I'll make is you can find out information about any function that you would like to utilize by with the doc command, right? So doc pulls up the Matlab help system, and you can search, you can do many things with the help command. Of course, you can also search online through the MathWorks website.